Okay guys, so this is how you complete trial number 2, also known as the Rookwood Trial. Guys, make sure you watch to the end because there are some tips on how to defeat the boss at the end of the level. Hit that like and subscribe button because I make lots and lots of tutorials on these trials and other quests. Okay, so the first thing that you will need to do is to activate the door and exit into the trial. Okay guys, first thing is to activate the ancient magic switch and it will give you a very noticeable door. We've seen these before, they were in the first trial and it is using the exact same concept. This one is particularly easy. You just come in, grab the tallest box or pillar, place it up against the wall and you will be able to climb up. Okay guys, so this one is the same, activate. We got another one of our doors, dimension doors. So we will need to move this pillar out of this doorway. So to be able to do that, flip the door by using this little contraption like we saw in the last one. Come through and walk into this corridor. So we're now on the blue side because you can see the blue fingers on the screen. Okay, we want to pull the pillar out of the doorway. Okay, place it down. And then we need to run back through and we want to activate the switch again. Actually, we don't need to activate the switch. The door is actually open. You can see the door's open there. So I didn't actually need to walk through here. I was already on the correct side. There we go. And we're in. Okay guys, so I want to be honest with you. This one confused me so much, but I went through my footage and I found it very difficult to find out how I did this, but this is the best I can do. So I zapped the door while I was in the red zone. I walked into the blue zone on this side. I zapped it back, okay? And while I was in the blue zone, I was able to open the door immediately. I'm really confused how I did it. You can see here even now, I'm still confused how I did this, and I've cut this down. It took me around 10 minutes to figure that out. Okay guys, for the next one, we activate the switch and bring up the dimension door. And basically what we want to do is we want to pull the column from the blue zone dimension into the red dimension. And then you'll know this because the platform is not in the red dimension. So you can see here, there's no platform. And then you place this down where it was, try to put it exactly where it was. And then once we have placed it down, you want to return to the blue dimension, and then you should have it positioned correctly to be able to jump up. So it's difficult to figure out, but once you know, it is actually easy. Okay guys, now some tips for the end boss here. So like in my last quest, he has the same attacks, similar attacks. So you have that one that goes on the ground. Use the equivalent colored spell to retaliate when he has that big explosions. So nothing's changed there. They're exactly the same. Things that I have noticed is that if you do block the spell, you can see here, so I retaliated, it gives you a chance to use your ancient magic and he will dip down to a knee. At this point, you can actually start to use basic attacks and your spells on him, and you actually get like a lot of good hits on him when he is kneeling compared to when he's standing. So when he is standing, you can see I'm just getting white hits and they're low, 16, 100, and stuff like that. So that is something that I found out. You can see here, it's just ineffective. But he also has this other attack where he swings like a mace, and if you block it, it'll give you another chance to better strike him. And again, he'll take a knee. So there was 400, 700 hits. They are much better, and it's much quicker this time that we understand this.